but I went through basic SEAL training, and there you get to eat, and you get to eat actually a lot. Most of the time, you're getting 3 meals a day, and usually 1 or 2 of them are in a chow hall where it's basically all you can eat. And I always feel, the Rangers that get 1 MRE a day for whatever that is, 85 days, and those guys always lose 20, 15, 20, 25 pounds. I gained 11 pounds going through SEAL training.
Wow.
Yeah, I went from 174 to 185. And that's working out however long you're working out, doing a ton of physical activity, but I was just eating a ton. And you could get done at night. I would be ordering pizza at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night. I'd order pizza. Domino's would deliver. We would eat pizza just about, we eat up pizza on a lot of nights, so we were getting a lot of calories.
Oh.
But I always found that the Army has a little bit more stringent about what they're going to let you eat in their special forces schools.
I remember the first time I ate at an Air Force. England. My God.
Next level.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember they ask you how you want your eggs. And I'm thinking, you're asking? Normally it's scrambled, and I told them how I like my eggs, and they said, okay. And I thought, I'm going to like this place.
Yeah, the Air Force definitely puts a priority on.
Oh, yeah.
On comfort. I will say on comfort. They do. I've always heard that the Air Force, like when they design a base, the first thing they build is the barracks, then they build the recreation, then they build the gymnasium, then they build the pool, then they build the golf course. And now they're just about out of money, and they say to the government, "Well, we still need an airstrip, and some hangars." And they go, "Well, we don't have any choice but to build it." So that's what I've always heard. I don't know if that's true, but
pretty
that's
smart idea, really.
Yeah. Was there anything that was really hard for you going through the initial Special Forces selection?
No, I kind of breezed through it. I remember the first time I was ever exhausted where I couldn't do push-ups was the night we landed. And we kept up, another guy, Lal, and I kept up with the cadre all the way into the base camp. And then when we got there, of course, they asked you a question, "Are you tired?" And we knew it was a trick question. And we said no. And he said, "Drop and do push-ups." And I could not do another push-up. I thought, oh, no, this is it. They're going to flush me. But, when the other guys all got in, they said, "Get up and get in bed and fall in." And so I thought, oh, we got a blessing there. So,
you say this in the book. I always tried to add humor to anything that I do. One early morning, the company was in formation, waiting for the cadre to join us. On that day, I was the student company commander. While we were waiting, I shouted out a command that anyone that can't tap dance must be a sissy. Well, the entire company started tap dancing in place. All of a sudden, they all stopped. I had my back to the cadre building, and it was at that time that I realized I was the only one still tap dancing. I stopped and slowly turned around and stood there, and there stood the cadre. They did have a sense of humor and got a chuckle out of it, but they told me to drop and start doing push-ups. And here you have one of your first life lessons in this book. Life lesson 1, add humor. It really helps when things are getting tough. Sometimes it's not easy to find it within you, but even the POWs somehow found a way to pass some slivers of humor through the cracks in the prison walls. The soul needs it. Make sure you contribute some for the benefit of the people around you. Yep. I mean, it's interesting that we're sitting here laughing about these stories anyways, because you got to have fun doing this stuff even when it's miserable.
Exactly.
You get done with selection and you say, I was sent to my Special Forces MOS. In Special Forces, there were 5 MOS options: weapons, engineer, communication, intel, and medical. And you ended up with communications MOS. Now, is that because is that right?
No, actually.
Oh, I thought you did.
I did communications on the raid.
Okay.
But my MOS was 12 Bravo. I was an engineer.
Okay.
Weapon or demolitions.